Of course, that the projects, what I name it as site-specific, sometimes are much more related with the time base. This activism brings up the potential problem to be respectable for governmental or either some kind of historians or either for some theoreticians in the theater, that it's not repetitive. Sometimes it's just one action and it's just now and disappears. But then it is also the problem, the respect of this celebration. Sometimes site-specific are either initiation of some point of necessary saying some situation, or either it comes also as celebration of the city or some community, or either some other fact. For long term, it's much more delicate. Also, with this problem, start new phenomena. What kind of methodology we can bring up? Methodology, who is it just an architect or scenographer who is doing, or some actors, directors? We have enough studying for. That means, basically, when we started with the looking for the activism, I tried to figure out how was the situation before revolution. That this is very necessary, that this activism, this was named much more political activism, but was not. This was also activism, was a cultural activism. Here in the exposition I can see, for example, flat of Vlasta Hranskova, the home theater or flat theater. I think it was very necessary in this governmental, before the socialistic system, it was very necessary to bring up our private acknowledgement of to make and to secure some community. And of course, it makes also a lot of reflecting points for the mixture between the theater makers, architects, but fine artists as the provocative community, what was mainly focused or mainly was observed by the secret police. And this brings up feeling that this was activism for political exchange. It was not just political exchange. It was really much more the community feeling than Vendile, how the people can survive. I'm sure that in Hungary or in Poland or Slovenia or Slovakia you have the same. But what's happened after revolution? It was also occupation and destruction of new territories, and much more people start to be aware about privatization, about the cutting. I say before, they told us, all the land, it's your land. Either this is your country, this is your space. But when we come to the new condition, political condition, it starts to be a problem, where is my part, where is my point, where is my land, where is my space? And this was very radical also point of this kind of junk point. When you can understand junk point, there are waiting areas where it was not decided either some direction or either some kind of personage or some person who relates with this. Because when it starts to be much more activism on that alternative scene or either in anarchistic scene. This squatting. Squatting in our country, it's still the criminal act. I'm not sure that we understand that squatting is also part of initiation, or part of shortly taking responsibility for some space. And this is very important to promote this such activism, what is just for a short time, either when it's the transition of the space from one point to the other, or from one function to the other sub-function, it's necessary that somebody took the responsibility. Of course, not every sports are with this responsibility and with this kind of mental background. And this is the Prague. This is the Prague, and I can say in year 98, with we have like two different kind of activism in some association, public association. 4 Days Motion Festival, what is international festival in Prague, mainly 15 years is working. As well, my association, what is Mama Papa, what relate with Mapa Amsterdam before, but now it's Mama Papa. And in Prague, all the activism, what was in Roxy, or either it was till year 96, 97, formulated in the pointed in the centrum. Roxy is here. Roxy is there. That means this was point where. Can I take it? This was point where we were focused. But in the same time, there was 25 theaters working in this spot, mainly here or either just basically somewhere, but mainly in the centrum. Classical network of the theater, black box theater, it was developed before, of course, as the network. And this was one alternative space. Other alternative space was somewhere here, Bunker. This was for rock programs and DJ. And also started new theater, what was Acropolis and Arca. It was like just 3 potential quality of to bring up new dimension after the revolution. That means in 93, 94, 95, it was not enough, but was already full, the space in the center. And this was maybe very necessary to figure out that we have to move from the center, that we have to not kick out all the network. It was very difficult, and it is still very difficult to kick out the network between the services. But basically also to find out how to use festival, and this international festival started more and more from 98, known in the European context. And also how to acupuncture, to use the acupuncture in the city. That means festival doesn't look for one space, like in here in Siget, or either some other festivals here. We try to each year to point it somewhere differently. We start to think in this test. And of course, we pointed, when I come back to the map, that is much more easy for me to see the map. We pointed that from the centrum, it will be very necessary to point it here, where was the first action with water cleaning factory. This is kind of catharsis. We start to say each year for the festival will be also dramaturgical name for